Meus amigos, hoje estamos aqui em mais um jogo. Estamos no Two Mirror. Não sei como é que fala, não. Mas vamos nessa, vamos começar aqui.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting...
Don't weigh the same. Change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in disbelief. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station I'm playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Beleza, mano. Estamos num
This
lugar
place
que
was always
bonito
one for
demais.
decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Tá, placa de restauração. A companhia queria que todos soubessem como ela foi generosa.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Olha isso, mano. Coisa linda. Meu amigo. Nossa. Nossa, mano. Caramba, tô viajando.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Tá o cemitério ali embaixo.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Tá
I
o
remember
rio.
spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
Tem mais o que ali? Basswood, sei lá
My
como que é.
hometown.
Basswood.
It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
Mina de
Strange to think of
Basswood.
Basswood without its mine.
Tem mais alguma coisa por aqui? Eu acho que não, né? Deixa eu ver na mesa aqui, ó. Ah, não, tem um negócio ali, ó.
I don't think these tables have seen any children recently. At least I hope not.
Beleza, mano. Que coisa linda. Olha isso, velho. Meu amigo. Opa.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Tá, armário de comida. Pera aí.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective.
Mano,
Until that day.
olha isso. Ah, não, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. Que coisa linda.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Beleza, eu não sei onde a gente tá. É, ângulo para boas tacadas. O que é aquilo ali? Memória, lembrar.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to
Mas
see
tinha
this.
relacionamento, mano, que
I
maneiro.
can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
Ela não gostou
I'm
da
trying
ideia,
to be
não?
romantic.
Ela não gostou.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
Merda, Sam. Deu ruim, Sam.
You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Nossa, e aí, Sam? Vai continuar? Vai embora? Como é que é? O que aconteceu? Eu quero saber, hein? Agora eu tô curioso. Não, o controle desligou, peraí.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Eu podia responder pelo menos, né? Tá, aperte para ler um novo registro no diário. Decidi passear pelo promontório antes do funeral do Nick. Achei que não estava pronto para encarar Basswood de novo. Mas o passado já está me puxando de volta. Minhas memórias são tão vividas. É como se nunca tivesse ido embora. Volte para o carro, você já perdeu muito tempo.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Esse que tá falando é um amigo dele que morreu? Pelo jeito sim, né? Mano, muito interessante, velho. Você ainda vem? Espero muito que possa vir ao velório. Vai ser no Raven, sei lá. O Nick não vai se importar. Estou quase lá. Eu vou lá.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Joaninha, filho do Nick. Nem imagino pelo que ela está passando.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
O que aconteceu, menina? Fala comigo, fala.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Me deixa explicar. Vamos tentar consertar isso.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed.
Peraí, seu irmão?
He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley?
Não, eu tô viajando, e seu irmão não, mano.
She wants her
Viajei,
father's
desculpa.
death to mean something. But where does that lead?
O que é esse cara?
What if
É o...
it leads to the truth? That could change
Será
everything.
que é o pai dela? É o Nick?
An hour
É o
ago,
Nick.
you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
a few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on. Friends don't lie to each other, even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Ai, meu Deus do céu, deixar ela fora disso, prometer investigar. Mano, eu vou... Ai, meu Deus do céu, mano. Eu vou investigar.
Okay, I'll see what I can see and all
Tentar
that.
ajudar, mano.
Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Ah, vai dar merda, mano. Beleza, vamos lá. Ó, todo mundo sabe que eu e o Nick éramos os melhores amigos. Todos acham que eu tenho o dever de estar aqui, que devo isso a ele. A filha dele, Joan, vai além. Acho que devo ficar aqui e investigar a morte do pai dela, nosso antigo chefe. Ah tá, é o ponto ali. É ponto? É vírgula, acho que é ponto. Nosso antigo chefe, Walter, ou Walter, sei lá como é que fala, com certeza vai ter algo a dizer também. Não vou conseguir evitar uma conversa com ele. Beleza, mano. Caramba, velho, o jogo tá bonito, hein?
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes,
Ó, o Walter,
yes, it is,
antigo
Mother.
chefe, simpático
Trust
como
me.
sempre.
Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you.
Mano, vou abraçar o
Even if I
cara.
wish the circumstances
Poxa, não é nada
were different.
demais.
In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Vamos lá. O que atualizou aqui? Tá, meu antigo chefe no jornal. Posso dizer que ele me ensinou tudo que eu sei. Mas com o meu histórico, isso não serviria de elogio. Sempre vi o Walter como uma pessoa decente, do tipo raro. Que realmente acredita que seu trabalho é servir a comunidade. Tá, aqui tem todo mundo, nossa. Nossa, tem muita coisa. Tá. Vamos entrar, mano. Vamos entrar. Depois a gente olha direitinho.
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, Big Shot Investigative Reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? Because if you aren't, well...
Tá. Deixa pra lá. Vambora. Vamos seguir. Mano, a gente tá no velório do Nick, velho. Meu melhor amigo. Eu não posso fazer merda aqui.
That's what I thought.
Abusado, sou.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Vou embora o quanto antes. Ele que começou. Só vim pelo Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
Eu acabei de chegar, os caras querem arrumar problema comigo já, velho. Pera aí, cara.
I think it's time I go put up
Aí
a
tá
photo at
resolvendo
the
ali, ó.
memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Tá, o que aconteceu? O velório do Nick. Mal cheguei no bar, mas as coisas já ficaram estranhas. A Joan, sei lá como é que fala o nome dela, mano, toda hora eu falo um nome diferente, está obcecada pela ideia de que a morte do pai dela não foi um acidente. Pera aí, isso aqui eu já li. E não? Quer que eu investigue? Não. Tá, quer que eu investigue. Não consigo tirar isso da cabeça. É como se uma parte de mim tivesse ficado adormecida por muito tempo e finalmente despertado agora. Ah não tinha lido não.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have
Nossa.
you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Caramba.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
O que você achou?
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Caramba, a mulher é meio chatinha, hein? Tá, eu posso olhar e conversar. Vou conversar com ela.
Sam, you actually came.
Também estou surpreso. Meus pêsames pelo Nick.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Mano, não sei se eu conto. Eu vou contar. A Joan acha que mataram o Nick.
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Merda, deu ruim, hein? Deu ruim, mano. Tá, vou colocar a foto ali, ó.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Ó, o Nick.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Ah,
He
o
was
Nick,
more her
a
best
filha
friend
dele.
than a dad. I wonder who took that picture.
Mano, isso aqui parece pessoa real
I wonder
mesmo.
who took that picture.
Caramba, é muito igual.
Those two were a great team. Bug was so small back then. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Não foi esse motivo. Eu ganhei minha aposta. Com quem foi a aposta?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What
Cara
are you
doido,
even doing
velho.
here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
Tem sido difícil, na verdade. Não finge que se importa.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Aquela mulher que não aceitou casar comigo.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Tá maluco, mano. Essas musiquinhas assim destrói, fi. Vai lá, Sam. Vai lá, vai lá. Vamos lá. Tá. Não, como é que é? O velório do Nick mal começou, eu já tive conversas bem desagradáveis. Mas a mais complicada de todas ainda está por vir. É agora. é a que estou prestes a ter com a Ana, pela primeira vez em 2 anos.
Anna?
Sam!
Ah, gostou de me ver, que fofa. É, retribuir.
I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Ué, não tô entendendo. Ah, não foi por sua causa. Estou aqui agora.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Ah, diga isso para os outros. Eu sei. Tá, fala eu sei.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Ué? Como assim, mano? Como assim, Ana? Você ficava com o Nick?
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Sinto muito pelo Nick. Ah, mano, vou... Essa paranoia não de quem matou o Nick, mano. Já deu ruim com a mãe. Com a mulher... Com a ex-mulher do Nick, né? Agora eu vou falar, só sinto muito.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Ele tá meio desorientado. Foi muita notícia de uma vez só.
Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Tá. O velório do Nick ia ser difícil de um jeito ou de outro, mas a conversa com Ana me deixou exausto. Queria só dar uma desculpa e ir embora agora, mas Walter já está me chamando para outra conversa. Então eu tenho que só olhar para ele? Ah não, tomar uma cerveja ali, ó.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Cara, o Ethan saiu do Resident Evil e foi criar um bar.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Ele é um bom pai, no geral. Bebê. Ele tinha o que eu não... Não, ele tinha o que eu não tinha. Ficamos 2 anos distantes.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Eu mesmo me deixei pra baixo. Vou beber, mano. Bebe.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I
license.
wasn't doing anything! Don't touch me!
Que isso, policial?
Leave me alone. You guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
Cara, ninguém vai atrás da menina, não?
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Mano, o policial foi duro. Não precisava empurrar a menina assim.
Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Nossa, eu vou sair daí mal, hein? Eu já tô mal já, olha.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Não pedi você para... Não pedi para você estar aqui. Sinto tanto... Para de me impressionar.
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit. I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world, feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises. Stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Tá, vamos dar uma olhada lá. Talvez porque tá de dia? Por isso tá claro, então? Não sei, né? Talvez. Tá, pílula, PH.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Please let there be water.
Cerveja, lanche. Tá, não tem água.
No water, of course.
Vamos lavar o rosto, vai. Vamos lá. Vou começar o dia.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Reflete um rosto que parece ser de outra pessoa. Não, é o seu rosto mesmo, cara. Nossa, que é isso? Que é isso, mano? Mano, é a roupa dele?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Meu amigo do céu, o que você fez, Sam? Sam do céu, você não pode beber, cara. Mano, que isso, velho? Ah, mano, eu odeio esse negócio de vir atrás de mim, velho. Ah, não. Vamos sem, corre. Entra na porta. Eita, mano, não era pra fazer isso não.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Tá, não é pra entrar nas portas, né? Só pra desviar. Que eu acho, né? Nossa. Calma assim, calma assim, calma. Se controle. Tá, tô me controlando. Calma. Meu Deus, ele tá chegando. Ai, vai me pegar.
Find the way to calm down.
Tá, eu não entendi. O que eu tenho que fazer? Tá, eu vou entrar naquela porta lá que tá escrito lá, ó. Perigo. Atrás de você. Sou um assassino. Prisão. Você é um assassino. Desistir. Cadeia. Tá, não é pra entrar ali não.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Tá, beleza. Dor, morte. Cuida. Culpado, culpado. Corre, esconde. Tome controle, tome controle. Eu consegui? Ih, tá mexendo agora, velho. Perigo atrás de você, seu assassino. Tá, mesma coisa. Eita, eita, calma, calma. Focar, focar.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Mano, quem que é o assassino, velho? Tá. Será que pode ser eu? Aquele cara tá vindo atrás de mim? Tá, tem 3 eu aqui.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. I'm gonna face what happened. Answers.
Tá, mano, eu não sei qual é o certo. Vamos ver esse último aqui.
Far away. Don't just go.
Tá, os dois
As fast as I can.
tá querendo fugir. E o do meio.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
Tá, eu vou seguir em frente, mano.
No, that's just pretending nothing is wrong. I've done that enough.
Tá, então é o errado.
Get far away. Don't just go. Far as fast as I can. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened.
Tá, será que mudou esse cara aqui do meio? Não, né?
Hide. It's never happened.
Vou escolher esse daqui.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Eita.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
Vou tomar cuidado, eu sei se é discreto, é mais seguro saber.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing.
Not all answers are worth knowing.
I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head.
It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Caramba, Sam, o que você fez, cara?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved.
I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Tamo fazendo merda, vai. Tamo fazendo merda. Procurar produto de limpeza. Não, procurar não. Produto de limpeza. Falei procurar, não sei porquê. Tá, barril de cerveja. Mesa de segurança. Opa, pegar?
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Tá, diário atualizado. Nossa, mano. Vamos continuar aqui. Contas do Ethan. Foto de família.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Tá, eu posso entrar no bar, será? Ou o negócio é só aqui mesmo? Vamos tentar. Ah, não tem como sim.
Whoa. What happened here last night?
First,
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Mano, tem muita merda aqui, vai. Aconteceu muita merda. Olha só, Nossa, mano, o memorial caiu.
Ugh. Did I do this?
Mano, se eu achar alguém da cidade,
Sorry, Nick.
os pessoal vai querer me matar, velho.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Ó, aquele cara que tava sentado aqui, ó. Deixou cair um negócio também.
they might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
O que tem aqui?
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
Você tem alguma coisa aqui? Onde tem mais pista? Aqui, ó. Pera aí.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Caramba, assim, eu não sei aonde tem mais evidências, não. Tô tentando, cara. Boné?
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Mas o que, vai? O chão eu já vi. Cerveja. Cartão.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Tem mais alguma coisa aqui? Acho que não, né? Farmácia. Farmácia. Quem é da farmácia mesmo? Aquele cara, né? Beba muita água. É ótimo para dores de cabeça. Mano, o que eu faço? Eu já olhei tudo. Fui um pouco movido. Tem conexão com a luta. É mesmo, não tá certinho na parede não, hein? O que eu faço? Ah, que maneiro, mano. Posso jogar. Não, vai acabar. Peguei. Acabou, acabou, acabou. É, morri, morri, morri.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
Cara, onde tem mais coisa, Sam? Me ajuda, cara. Taco de beisebol. Vai, eu vou lá pra trás. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Não, tem não. Ah, não tem como voltar, mano. O negócio é aqui mesmo. Pera, deixa eu ver aqui, ó. Ah, não. Tá, só tem que coletar as provas mesmo. Aqui eu já olhei. Opa, tem um negócio ali, ó,
Might have
garrafa.
fallen off the table. Seems
Não,
some
já
people
olhei
got
isso aqui
rowdy
já.
last night.
Já tinha olhado. Cara, tem alguma coisa que eu deixei passar. O que é? Eu não sei. Eu vou olhar de novo isso aqui.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Deixa eu ver o que tem na parede. tem câmera aqui não, velho. Podia ter. Cara, eu já rodei esse bar todo aqui. Eu não sei o que tem que fazer. Caramba, não é possível. Nossa, mano. Eu já olhei aqui já. Ah, tem sangue aqui, ó.
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen
Ah, o
enough to
Dennis
put
é aquele
together the
cara, né,
pieces
que tava
of what
sentado na
happened last
mesa ali.
night. Just gotta think it through.
Tá, vamos lá.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Será que eu vou lembrar do que aconteceu, velho?
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Tá. Perto... O quê? Perto do pilar. Perto da entrada. Eu não entendi. Vamos ver aqui. Ah, tá. Eu tenho que responder ele mesmo. Para onde o conflito escalou? Perto do pilar.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Tá, onde... Ah, a pergunta fica só aqui? Pera aí, o que aconteceu? Para onde o conflito escalou? Ah, não, eu falei isso já. Perto do pilar. E agora? Mas a pergunta fica só ali.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Tá, aqui ó, tem outro ó. O que tá falando? Onde acabou? Eu acho que foi no palco.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Tá, quem estava envolvido? É o Dennis? Cartão de visita do Hug? Joel, boné. Mano, eu acho que é o Dennis, velho.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete
Mano, será que eu fiz
picture now.
merda? Eu não sei, mano. Talvez eu fiz merda. Vamos ver quem que era. Ah, é o Dennis.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
Tá, será que isso
At
aí...
least my best friend
Peraí,
never
não,
slept
depois eu
with
falo.
my ex. blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town
Meu Deus do céu, o
does.
que o Nick fez?
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
Mano, tem muita coisa envolvida aqui, velho. Que é isso?
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is, if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave.
Sair, vou
I
sair,
don't have
vambora.
time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Nossa, é ele mesmo. Mano, que doideira, velho. Por que o Dennis falou aquilo do Nick, velho? O Nick tem alguma coisa, mano. Meu Deus do céu, é muita coisa acontecendo, velho. E por que minha roupa tá cheia de sangue? Será que aquela história ela montou porque eu botei o Nick, o Dennis, né? Se eu botasse o Joel, aí a briga seria com o Joel ou eu acertei? Eu não sei.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't
Cara,
drop
acho
it.
que eu não quero me entender com ela, porque ela... Sei lá, não sei, mano. Eu vou deixar o Sam decidir.
I still
Se
have
ele
time
perguntar minha
before meeting
opinião,
Anna.
eu falo.
Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Tá, deixa eu ver aqui, ó. Me envolvi em uma briga de bêbados com o Dennis ontem à noite. Ele fez insinuações contra a Anna e o Nick. Especialmente o Nick. Me desafiou a ir atrás dele em algum lugar. É melhor eu achar o Dennis e juntar as peças do quebra-cabeça. Alguém na cidade deve saber me dizer onde ele está. Tá, quem que é esse cara aqui? Ó, o policial.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Quem é essa pessoa? Ah, não quero saber quem é essa pessoa. Vou perguntar do Dennis. Você viu o Dennis hoje?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
Agora eu vou perguntar. Quem é essa pessoa?
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town.
Vou ouvir.
And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Beleza, mano. Quem será que sabe onde o Dennis está? Eu posso entrar aqui? Ah, é a mãe da Joan. Eu acho que é ela mesmo, né?
Yo, get out the way.
Sai você do meu caminho, é?
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Comédia, só.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Tá conversando ali, eu vou falar com o cara. Ele tá sozinho.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend.
Mano, todo mundo tá sabendo, velho.
Quite inebriated.
Eu apaguei, fiquei sabendo. Estou numa ressaca horrível. Fiquei sabendo.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
Você não precisa ser gentil.
You really don't need to say things like that.
But it's true. The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover. But I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Não vou tomar mais nada.
Last night was a wake-up call. I'm gonna try focusing on clean living.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now you have a good one.
Caramba.
Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Eu vou ir, mano.
I'll stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Beleza. Tá, agora a Cat aqui tá sozinha. Vamos falar com ela.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Todos parecem nervosos hoje. Sobre o velório. Você viu o Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Tá, e essa moça aqui? Ah, essa moça aqui fala muito, hein? E aí, Tara?
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve.
Não, vamos perguntar sobre o deles, mano. Ela fala demais.
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that? Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look, have you seen Dennis?
I saw him yesterday. We exchanged pleasantries. At the wake? Oh, I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him. Why not ask the pharmacist? I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Was it?
Ela sabe que ela é chata, mano. Tá, vou sair daqui, velho. Já falei com todo mundo. Como é que eu saio? Vai, aí. Tá, vamos andar mais um pouquinho. Tem mais gente que a gente perguntar. Ó, posso correr, mano.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Tá, estou de passagem.
I suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Tá. Geral quer ir embora dali, né?
Remember when this whole
Ó,
celebration...
o clube da fofoca.
Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this old place? It's like a ghost town sometimes. Except ghosts ain't bothered.
Tá, vamos ver se a gente pode saber de algo aqui.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Nossa, mano. Você não é desastrada.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Tá, jogo de carta.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Aí ele foi embora no outro dia,
Pinky
né?
swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
Ele foi embora no outro dia.
I don't think
Tenho
you're supposed to be
certeza.
using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Ele quebrou a promessa. Você fez isso, Sam. Eu sei.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise, but...
I wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything.
Pergunta sobre o Dennis,
Have
mano.
you seen Dennis since yesterday?
Have you not learned to not interrupt people when they're talking, Sam?
I don't have time for small talk today.
As rude as ever. I haven't seen Dennis. You have a nice day.
E a mulher ficou bolada comigo, velho. Nossa, Cristina. Ah, tá. Esse aqui vai atualizando, né? As coisas que eles falam? Ah, não. Nem de todos, né? Ô, Cristina. Fala comigo, Cristina.
The cost. Right. So the overhead.
Tem como pedir desculpa a ela?
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. Or trying to.
Tá, vamos perguntar a ela, o café ainda é bom?
You still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Tá. Vai entrar para uma franquia?
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other. Every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
Tá, beleza, né?
I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your books.
Mm-hmm.
Tá, tem esse pessoal aqui. Quem é esse cara aqui?
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right.
Não, parece aquele o filho do Michael.
You could say that, yes.
Do GTA
Town ain't
V.
changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Tá. Quem que é esse cara aqui? É um trabalhador. Cara, onde eu vou achar o Dennis? Mano, aquele cara ali, ele parece saber de alguma coisa.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday.
Ah, esse é o pai da Ana, né? Ah... Pera aí, eu não entendi o que ele perguntou, mano. Nada que eu não desse conta.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
Você viu o Dennis hoje? Como vão as coisas? Vamos perguntar a ele como é que tá, se tá bem.
Holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
Cara,
you probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
Perguntou o Dennis.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
Tá, vou embora, mano.
I
Vou
have
embora,
places
vou embora.
I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.